Dalam
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. As your moderator for today, my name is Nur Shahira Alia binti Saiful Aswad. Now, we will be talking about air quality in Malaysia, that is the impact and challenge in the future. First of all, let me introduce our guest. For today, we have a chemist who is knowledgeable and expert about air quality. The name chemist for today is Professor Faiza Nasir from Air Pollution Index Management System, or nickname APIMS. The next guest is a student Bachelor of Applied Science, Environmental Sustainability Science with honors from University Malaysia Kelantan, or people around called UMK, is Fatin Farisha. How about you today, Prof?
I'm fine, thank you.
And how about your today student?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alhamdulillah, I hope you guys fine too. Okay, let me start with topic today. First of all, do you know what is air quality and is the air quality important? For all of you to know, this air quality is the condition of the air around us. From the air quality, we can tell whether the air level is clean or not, polluted or not. This quality air is not only important for human, but also for animal and plants to survive. Okay, the first question I want to ask the student from UMK is Fatin Farisha about what if our air is not unhealthy.
Thank you for thank you for everyone who have today. Right, air quality is very important for human, animals, and even plants. What happens if we breathe polluted air primarily to human? The effect of polluted air on human is wide-ranging and concerning, affecting both our physical and mental health. These effects are divided into two: short-term effect and long-term effect. For the long, for the short-term effect is a respiratory problem. For those who already have asthma, this will make their illness worse. Besides irritation to the eyes, the human eyes will become red and painful. For the long-term effect of increases risks of chronic disease such as heart disease, stroke, and so on, which these chronic conditions are not at risk of air pollution. Next, the lungs are dysfunctional. When the air is when the air is polluted will cause the switch to breathe.
So, low air quality has long and short effect for human. It is really effect when the air quality polluted was, Prof?
Yes, air pollution is a serious problem in Malaysia, and it has become a serious global threat to human health and well-being. In addition, exposure to air pollution such as ozone and air particles has been linked to increased hospitalization and deaths. This is said because studies also show that pollution air can cause cognitive impairment that contribute to memory problems and reduce memory in learning. The worst impact of poor air quality is death.
Wow. So this air quality problem can have a very serious effect on human, both physical and mentally. It's kind of awful to hear the effect if we breathe polluted air.
Yes, this effect all happen because they are dangerous pollutants in the air.
The study found in the pollution air contains nitrogen dioxide (NO2), fine particle PM2.5, and sulfur dioxide (SO2). All this pollution have an adverse effect on the respiratory system.
Once we hear about the impact of low air quality, it will have a triple impact on human everyday life, not only in the present but also in the future. If you don't mind, can Prof share the quality of water in Malaysia today?
Yes, sure. Can we note here? Can we note here that the air quality today is moderate, which means the air quality today is poor, which is 50, 51 AQI/US. That is to say, we can see the worst air quality in Kuala Lumpur and Petaling time by recording as many 66 AQI/US. It's because Kuala Lumpur and Petaling is place that has a higher pollution density and is also filled with buildings. With this, the smoke released from the factory and the vehicles will release dangerous gas. This will cause as pollution to occur. The most Malaysia cleanest city in Bengawan Sabah, that is 90 AQI/US. Besides that, the current PM2.5 contraction in Malaysia is below the recommended limit given by the WHO 24 hours as quality guideline value. With this, I expect people in Malaysia learns about the Malaysia Water Quality Index. I also hope that we can preserve and reduce air pollution for the present and future.
Good information. So, what do you think, Fatih, of the challenge of the future if the air quality is stay poor?
There are several challenges to air quality that we are going to face in the future. One of them is climate change. The risks to public health and the environment from climate change are substantial and far-reaching. Scientists warn that carbon pollution and resulting climate change are expected to lead to more intense hurricanes and storms, heavier and more frequent flooding, increases drought, and more severe wildfire events that can cause death, injuring, and billions of dollars of damage to property and the nation infrastructure. Besides, we will also face toxic pollution. Large amount, large amount of toxic polluted are released directly into the air. Heart risks can occur in urban areas, near industrial facilities, and in area high which high transport emission. This is said to be because high risks are often found in the large urban area, where there are various sor- source of emission in communities near industrial facilities or in area near major highway or transport facilities. Benzene and formaldehyde are the two biggest cancer risk driver, and alkaline tends to dominate non-cancer risks. It's what I'm saying to this professor true?
Exactly. I could agree with you more, Fatin. The EcoSource recent national assessment of inhalation risk from air toxic estimate that the world nation experience. The world nation experience lifetime cancer risk above 10 in a million, and that's almost 40 million people in more than 60 urban locations have lifetime cancer risk greater than 100 in a million. Since that 2005 assessment, airport standards have recorded significance for further reduction in toxic emissions. The toxic pollution is dangerous to human health. I'm like to add a little bit about the challenge we're going to face in the future. Besides the Fatin described, there is another challenge is protecting the stratospheric ozone layer. The ozone O3 layer in the stratosphere protect life on Earth by filtering out harmful ultraviolet radiation (UV) from the sun. When Chlorofluorocarbon (CFC) and other ozone-degrading chemicals are emitted. They mix with the atmosphere and eventually rise to the stratosphere. Higher levels of ultraviolet radiation reaching Earth's surface lead to health and environmental effects such as a greater incidence of skin cancer and cataracts. Higher levels of ultraviolet radiation also reduce crop yield, damage the productivity of the ocean, and possibly contribute to the decline of amphibious population that is occurring around the world.
Thanks to Prof. Faiza for providing additional information. This can be used as my reference for the future. Okay, so I did like to advise people to work together in keeping our air harmonious and clean. Not only that the environment need to balance, but also its quality.
The conclusion of what was discussed, bad air can have a dangerous effect on human, animal, and plants. Dangerous effect consisting of visible effect or invisible effect. However, we can also see the challenge facing a very challenging future. Fatih is right that we need to work together to take care of air quality so that it is always clean and of good quality so that this does not affect everyone, especially human. Now that we are at the end of event, I would like to thank the guys who invite us Professor Faiza Nasir and Fatih Farisha for the information. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye, you all.
The air we breathe is the most important component for our livelihood, just like the food we eat and water we drink, but it is often taken for granted by us. Thus, there is a use of Air Quality Index, AQI, which is used to measure the level of air quality and how polluted the air is. AQI is generally measured by 6 levels of air pollution. The lower the level, the better. As soon as the AQI increases, the air becomes super polluted, having major bad health effects on our health. The levels range from being perfect, which ranges from 0 to 50, followed by moderate, from 51 to 100, from 101 to 150, asking sensitive people to look out, from 150 to 200, showing it unhealthy, 201 to 300 as very unhealthy, and finally, the most polluted, 301 and above, proclaiming it's hazardous. The more the level of AQI, the worse it is for the health of people. Research suggests that Delhi has one of the highest levels of AQI measured in any city in the world and is over 15 times higher than the AQI level suggested by World Health Organization, WHO. It's high time for people to know the importance and value of the air quality and the air we are breathing for a more clean and livable environment.